Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Virtua Fighter 2 on the SEGA Megadrive and or Genesis. Yes, it says Genesis there, but I'm playing this on my Everdrive, and for some reason I got a Genesis wrong because I sold out to my beloved Megadrive. Please forgive me, Megadrive. Pretty sure we're all familiar with what Virtua Fighter 2 is. You know, I think, is it safe to say that Sega started, well, I want to say craze or fad, but it's not a craze or fad. They started 3D fighters, you know, with the original Virtua Fighter. This came out in 1994, a sequel to that, released developed by AMT, released by Sega. I actually have this on the Sega Saturn. Here, I'll show you. Oh, UK Saturn cases, you were so shit. Yeah, I actually have a Sega Saturn. You don't get to see many gameplays because I've been incredibly lazy because I haven't got around to replacing my Duff telly lead. But hey, that's what happens when you got so many consoles that you can kill time with. Anyway, yeah, so this is, you know, it's an absolutely fantastic game. It was hugely successful. When it came out on the Saturn, I think it was it one of the early Saturn's most successful games, at least in Japan. It sold almost the same equal number of titles, or, you know, copies of that game that were sold that month, or those months for the Saturn. I don't know. But does it make sense that it would be released on the Mega Drive or Genesis? To me, no. And I remember picking it up in Wars, even though I didn't have a Mega Drive at the time, and thinking, why would you do this? But then thinking about it, how pricey the Saturn was back in the day, does kind of make sense. And when I was in Cash Converters a couple of days ago, the kid in front of me bought it, and I was really annoyed because I've never played it, and even though I've got an Everdrive, and I said to the bloke behind the counter, is it really that good? Because they had a, like, I think they wanted £8 for it, and he goes, oh, it's really that good. Let's get into it. I've got no idea what to expect. I'm expecting it to be crap, despite the fact that some bloke said it was good in a random store that milks my pocket of money. You don't have all the characters. Where's the little drunken monk bloke? He's my favourite. I don't know if this plays anywhere like the Saturn version, but I'm not playing with you, Jackie, because you're a bag of shite. Or the ninja. Let's be boring and go with Rio. Sorry, cough. Akira. Right, what are the controls? Jump. Oh, thank you for that. I mean, it's no Street Fighter, but graphically it's quite nice. I like the parallel. Oh, there's some weird... That's kick. That's punch. What's that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, they've done something with the ground. I mean, it's a late title on the Mega Drive. It was released in 1996. I have to say this, your jump is once again akin to being on the moon in Buzz Aldrin up and shit, because it's even on the, I have no idea how I won that, because that was, well, yeah, I just always found on the Saturn and in the arcades that you jump was just like, I don't know, clearly trying to punch your way out of orbit. Right, so it does clearly feel, you know, like Virtua Fighter. It may be flat and suppressed. I know this is my first gameplay of it, but it does very much feel like it. But that might be because I prefer Tekken, and Virtua Fighter is more of a oh, that's a really weak drop. I thought you were going to fall off a cliff. More of a kind of precision fighter for. Sorry, people, I don't mean to create a divide in the community, but it's true. If you can throw down properly at Virtua Fighter 2 and all the subsequent sequels, then you're technically a shit hot fighter, right? The graphics, the characters in the background, certainly, especially the lightning, do resemble. How do I sweepy kick? How does sweepy kick? I want to do it. Apparently I don't need to. Do certainly resemble, yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to punch you there, that's not very gentlemanlike. Certainly do resemble the arcade, you know, it's very much in flavour. I'm so far, I'm quite impressed. Alright, stop showing off, knock off Ryu. Right, how do I can't see, you can tell I play Tekken so much, even though this is the 2D version of Virtua Fighter, but I can't remember how to do a throw. Do something other than your spaceman float. I think this is graphically quite nice. It doesn't have the animation of Street Fighter. There's no, you know, denying that. Ow, bollocks. Well, she disqualified her too. She jumped out after me. She was clearly going to punch me when I was down. It doesn't have the, you know, the graphic effects of that, but it's nice. It's certainly better than, you know, Fatal Fury and the ports of, you know, Neo Geo games they did on the Megadrive. Right, seriously, I'm determined. Here we go. Come on. I wish I should have read instructions. No! Oh, you can't do cheap down hits like you can in second. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, cheating little cow. Seriously. I think you're sweating a lot in that spandex. I got a Dobok on. Air moves freely. Plus it's lightning and rain and shit, so it must be pretty humid right now. Yeah, let's try it. Oh no, bollocks, I should have... Right, let's try this. Kick, punch. I'm trying to remember some of my SAT combos. Kick, punch. Nope. Hi. That works. Yeah. I'm reasonably impressed, I'm not gonna lie. Am I fighting in stilettos? I'm fighting in stilettos. Let's try that again. Right. Oh, someone's pissed. I wonder if I download the list move and what? Hey! What was that? List move, then I can actually, you know, throw down properly like I could kind of somewhat semi in Virtua Fighter 2, which was, when I say semi, was pretty fucking poor. My brother Jason was absolutely boss at it. But then, you know, he had a Saturn one, I had a PlayStation 1. Oi! Sarah, that is your real name. Aren't you Jackie's sister? How does that work when you fight each other? I guess your parents didn't love you equally, and someone's got a chip on their shoulder. How come your floaty spaceman Yuri Gagarin kick isn't as crap as mine? Oh well, I'm gonna call it quits there. I really should have read the controls before I played this. Virtua Fighter 2 on the SEGA Megadrive and or Genesis. It's interesting, it's not the train wreck I thought it would be. In fact, the train wreck element of it is my, well, not knowing the controls. Anyway, definitely worth a try, people. Thank you very much, and I will be giving it another one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.